starting off, what we're going to be working on is with the pickaxe. The pickaxe was a lot of fun to make, and just trying to find some details that were not on the pop because of, well, the red-nosed raider's hands being in the way. I tried to find the exact picture of what it looks like on Fortnite, but I couldn't seem to find the pickaxe because I don't know exactly what it's called. So starting off, we're going to be working on the wooden handle and putting our little shading effect on it just so it looks really, really nice. We're going to be doing the same with pretty much every single thing on this pop, starting with the white lines and of course the shaft of the pickaxe. Now we're going to be working on the bow right here, which is going to be basically solid red with a little bit of banana lines in it. We're also going to be working on this little green handle right here. I really like the green handle. It turned out really, really well. So what we're going to be doing next is we're going to be drawing our little banana lines. So let's grab a little bit of yellow right here. Anytime. So grab our little banana lines, draw them out, and we also got to close off the edges because when we do our shading effect, we don't want it to leak out. So we're going to do the shading effect right here. Now, I say they look like bananas because the little black ends right here just didn't look right, but in touch-ups, it looks okay. So now we're in the center of the bow. We're also going to be making it darker just so it fills out better. We're also going to be doing the same thing on the pickaxe. I don't know how to describe it, the little green thing right here. That's how I'm just going to describe the little green thing. We experimented with some lighter colors and then some darker colors just to give a feel on how everything is going to look. Personally, the darker color looked better. So what we're doing here now is we're going to be putting the pickaxe in the center of the pop and also bending the arms so it of course fits better, just so it doesn't look like the pickaxe is just sitting there. It has a reason to be in the center. So put one hand here, and we're also going to flip it around so it's on the other side as well. As you can see here, a little bit of the arms there, so we're just going to copy paste, and it looks absolutely perfect. Nothing ever happened to it. Next part we're going to do is we're going to be working on the legs. Looking at this video now, I forgot one thing to do on this the pop character, and that's the little bit of the brown leg belts that's on the right foot. So maybe I'll go back in editing when this video is all done, and at least a thumbnail will have it. But now there was something about these legs I didn't like because it kind of looked hoof-shaped, as you're going to see when I put the first leg on the pop. It's going to look very hoof-shaped. It looks way too big, but it still turned out really well. And in the end, it did anyway. So we're going to take the leg and we're going to set it up with the pop right now, and see how it's really stretched out. It doesn't really look good, in my opinion. So what we're going to do now is we're going to copy that, put it on the other leg, just so we don't have to remake the leg. We have one to go off of, and it's pretty much the exact same leg all the way around. So we're going to take these lime green lines, just because I feel like I needed some more contrast. It really sets the pop apart as soon as I did that. So we're going to copy the legs, we're going to place them into position, and that honestly looks a lot better. After resizing them and all that, it turned out a lot better than, well, the first leg originally. Now, the red nose was, it actually gets deleted somewhere in this video. I forget where it is, but if you can find it in the video, comment below, I'll pin it for you. But alright, next part is we're going to be working on the gloves. Now the gloves was my absolutely favorite part of this whole project. The gloves look so nice. Of course we're going to be adding the shading effect on that as well, but I'm just going to add a little green line right here, and this is where we add the shading parts. We're also going to be experimenting with color schemes to see which of the browns was going to look good, but I feel like darker was the better, but not just a little bit darker than the shaft of the pickaxe. So we're going to size those and also get a nice little darker color on the gloves. And we're going to trim away the fingers on, I think it's the left-hand glove, just so it doesn't overlap or so on the other side of the pickaxe. So here we're going to be working on the pants. Now the pants were really, really fun to make. So the pants here we're going to be resizing. There was a little bit of confusion because I made these on the base layer of this. So I couldn't couldn't insert a color, so that was the main problem. But it all worked out. So here, around the crotch area, there was something that didn't really get corrected. I tried to make the center here darker, but I wanted to have it like have a seam line down it, just so it looked better, just so it didn't look flat. So here we're trying to make a sweater type of effect. Now you see me working here, trying to make like a flat picture. That wasn't going to look good at all. So with this sweater-like texture, I feel like it really brought out the pop, and well, just like the red-nosed raider itself, I think it turned out very, very well. So we're going to change it to a little bit of a whiter texture, shade out some of the lines here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to paint some red lines on the pop itself. And we're also going to copy that and we're going to swap it over to the other side. And when this video's done, let me know, what is your favorite part about this? Did you like the legs, the pants, the shirt, or did you like the pickaxe creation? Let me know in the comments below. So right now we're going to be making some happy little trees, and we're going to put that all the way across the pop. We're going to do 2 rows of these, one on the top and one in the middle. We're also going to be making these really cool red diamonds. Now the red diamonds, they were rushed, I'll admit, but looking at the pop and then looking at the diamonds, I feel like I've made a very good representation of how it looks. So now we're going to add this little red squiggly line, one at the top, one in the middle, and one on the bottom. We're also going to be bringing those red diamonds we made, and we're going to turn them green and put them near the bottom. Alright, and as you've noticed, the red nose is also gone, so did you see where it was left off? Let me know in the comments below. So we made the trees a little bit lighter, or I think we just put like a little effect on them so you could see the stitching on the back, but I feel like it turned out very, very well. So next what we're going to be doing is we're going to be expanding this, and we're going to be adding the antlers and the ears. So we're going to start with the antlers first. We're going to get all of it traced out, and of course we're going to be doing our shading effect as well. The easiest part about this entire project had to have been the antlers and the ears. Like not a lot of work had to be done on them, and that's fine. Sometimes you want an easy project. And the ears and the antlers, oof, that was definitely the break I needed, because this entire project alone probably took somewhere between an hour and 30 minutes, because it's hard work getting all this stuff done, trying to get everything to look exactly right for the pop, and I believe it turned out very, very well. So I want to thank you all for coming out to see the first video of the Joy of Customizing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.